Time now is 7:34 on this Monday morning. That means it's time for Mayor Monday.
Yeah, and this week we're looking at the city of Gresham to discuss the Imagine Gresham Strategic Initiative, which was launched this month. Joining us live right now to discuss it is Mayor Travis Duvall. Good morning. Thank you for being here.
Good morning. Good morning, Travis and Ken.
All right, so if you can just describe what the Imagine Gresham Initiative is and tell us how it's going.
Yeah, great question. So ultimately, Gresham is a place that we can all be proud of. We can all be proud of living here. We can all be proud of calling this our home. And one of the initiatives that we're looking at is ensuring that as we grow as a community, everybody has input on how we grow. And that's really that Imagine Gresham. How do we engage our community members, our stakeholders, surrounding communities to truly understand what they want to see out of Gresham and make sure we're putting together long-term plans, both financially, from public safety, from schools and education, all of those things, including housing, to make sure that we grow as a community that everyone can continue to be proud of and have pride in.
Now, Mayor Stovall, have you gotten any ideas so far in terms of where you want the city of Gresham to go in the future based upon Imagine Gresham?
Well, it's just getting kicked off. The council has had an opportunity to kind of weigh in on some high level priorities, but really we are just now starting to receive ideas from the community, and that engagement is probably going to go on for the next 6 or 8 months before we really have, I think, a good collection of thoughts and ideas from folks who live here.
Okay, so maybe a little too early for me to ask what those ideas really are and how they're formulating, is my understanding.
That's correct. Yeah, we literally just launched, haven't really received much back yet, but I'm confident that folks are going to weigh in on their thoughts and ideas on where they would like to see this great community go.
Okay, well, great. Well, the city of Gresham also received some money from the American Rescue Plan Act. So where did that money go and how much did you get, if you don't mind me asking?
Oh, I don't mind at all. $25.3 million is what the city of Gresham is receiving. And we haven't quite yet put any of that money out into the community. We've got a couple of initial projects that we have funded specifically in the area of housing. Everybody knows how important housing is. And some of those dollars have already been earmarked to assist in that area. But we are actually working with, again, our community. We're taking those priorities I just referenced that council is working on, and we also are reaching out to the community, ensuring that those priorities are key for both the council and the community. And so, again, we've got about $25.3 million. About 23 million of that is left that we'll get to use over the next 2 to 3 years. And so we are just identifying exactly where those things are where those dollars are going. But I can tell you that out of the gate, the priorities, continue to be homeless, public safety, ensuring that we've actually got the ability to run our city financially. That's one of the challenges that the city of Gresham has, is the right funding for a city of our size, which with the latest census numbers, we sit at about 114,000. And then we also want to make sure that we recover from the pandemic in the right way. So we've got some things that we are needing to invest in there, making sure that we take care of our community as we go forward. So I would say stay tuned for the future of where those dollars are invested in this community.
Now, you talked about public safety being one of their priorities, and obviously being close to the city of Portland, especially on your western edge. We've had some problems with violence and with crime. Where does Gresham stand in terms of dealing with these problems, and in terms of public safety and police? Are you where you want to be?
We're not where we want to be. I'll start right there, because certainly I've been a part of 2 initiatives over the last few years, actually the last 10 years, to really increase and enhance our public safety efforts within the city of Gresham. We have one of the lowest police per thousands throughout the entire region, and that hurts us in many instances, because we can't do the proactive things, the engagement, the neighborhood engagement that we long for, to ensure that we're not just dealing with the symptoms that crime produces, but we're also dealing with underlying conditions, making sure we've got those engagements in there, making sure that we're able to look well ahead in advance of what's going on and engage folks and make sure they have opportunities and different paths than many times the ones they're on. Some of the things that we're doing to deal with the issues of crime in and around our communities is to make sure that we are doing things from a multi-agency perspective. We're not in a vacuum. We've got to make sure that we're working with not just law enforcement, but community-based organizations, the Latino Network, Beyond Black, those organizations that truly have a positive impact in the lives of folks that are many times impacted by some of the crimes that are going on, and that's critical. That we don't just deal with the symptoms, we also deal with underlying conditions. Make sure people have opportunities. So again, we're doing multi-agency, working with Portland Police, we're working with the Sheriff's Department, working with the DA, the FBI, and the U.S. Attorney's Office to ensure that we are actually using all the resources in a very comprehensive way to deal with what's going on. And now that we're on the hopefully the back end of this pandemic, we can start doing the things that have waned during the pandemic, where we have not been very proactive because we wanted to make sure that we weren't engaging in spreading this incredible virus across our community. And so those are the things that we have to get back to, the things that have worked historically. And I believe we're going to have a positive impact on what's going on in our community.
Yeah, you have to hope with the end of the pandemic coming up, as you said, we hope we're on the back end, that these communities in our area will begin to feel the weight lifted off their shoulders. Mayor Stovall, thank you for joining us this morning on AM Extra, and we'll check back in with you in a few months, too, when Imagine Gresham really gets off the ground there.
Excellent. Ken and Travis, thank you so much for the time. Greatly, greatly appreciate it.